Hello, welcome to my new YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, which should be everybody I feel like at this point, my name is Claire. I run the Hip Stitch Studio on Instagram and Etsy, and I am doing some crochet markets this year, so I thought that I would have you guys follow me along. And so yeah, this is my first video, and I thought I would just introduce myself, and I'll show you around my craft room. And I did a little bit of a yarn haul today, so I'll include that as well. And then I've got some new things that are going to be happening in my crochet room, so I will show you those as we go. But I think I'm going to just kind of do vlog style and show you what my weeks look like leading up to my first market and then up to my second market. I'm only doing 2 markets this year just because the pickings around me are a little slim, and I usually work weekends, so trying to take the weekends off is going to be difficult, at least for the summer, just because everybody's got all their summer plans in. And so I took off for a 3-day market in July and a 2-day market in August. I've done the 2-day market before, but I was helping a friend out, and this year we are actually doing booths next to each other, so that should be fun. But yeah, so welcome in and I'll show you around. Okay, so ignored the fact that I look like today. So I went to Michael's and Joann's and just like used up all my coupons. And so I've got kind of like a little mini haul of yarn, and I thought I would just show you. So give me a second, I'm gonna bring all these bags up to the table. Okay, so I originally knew that I had to go to Joann's because I had to go to the next town over to go get this specific yarn because my Joann's never has it in stock. But I got a commission to do one of the Winnie the Dragons from Red Mills Crochet, and unfortunately the color that was picked changes like partway through, and it changed and I really didn't like the way that the color turned out. So I decided to just go get another skein of it so that I could use the darker color from the second skein and then keep the lighter color and just use that for another project later. So the color that this dragon is in is the Bernat Baby Blanket Dapple charcoal. But as you can see, it's a really pretty charcoal on the outside, and then it's just light gray in the middle. And like, I want this dapple color. This doesn't go. And honestly, the color change between them is pretty stark. Like, it doesn't fade, or it probably would have been fine. So yeah, I had to go pick up another skein of this. Thankfully, Joann's had their like doorbuster sales going on. So instead of $12, I think I got it for $9, and then I had a $10 off code that I could use off of anything $10 or more, so I used that. And then I've been market prepping like crazy, and I've been doing a lot of the Mabel chickens from Oak and Marlow, but I had no red to do the combs, and it's actually darker red than it's showing up on camera. It's showing up really light, but yeah, so I picked this up just so that I could finish up all of my chickens, because I think I have like 15 of them that don't have combs on them. And my best friend's kid is turning 1 at the end of this month, and so I asked if I could make her a plushie, and she said he loves Winnie the Pooh. So this and a little red shirt, I figured it'll work out. Okay. I do really like the Bernat Dapple in the light gray, so I got that. And this one's darker in the middle. Are those two? Those seem pretty close. So yeah, we'll use those probably for projects together. And I have been wanting to make crochet flowers lately, and so I bought the crochet lavender pattern. So I picked up the Big Twist Value in just like a lavender color. It says the color is lilac, but for purposes of this, it's going to be lavender. And then I think I got 4 more just from Joann's. I got frosted blue in baby blanket, or nope, this one's regular blanket. I prefer the baby blanket, but some of the colors in the regular blanket are better, so I got that. I have been wanting to make some turtles and some pickles and things that I needed a good green for. So I picked this one up. It's not quite the color green I was hoping for, but it's good. It'll work. And this is Deep Sea. I got these two that I'm gonna make a teal triceratops because one of my friends was talking about buying one for her daughter. So she asked if I could do teal, and I'm going to use this. I'm gonna use the Crochet Grove pattern, but this is light teal. And then for the toes and some of the accents, I'm going to use dark teal. Of course, they go together. It makes sense that their names go together. So yeah, and so that's what I got from Joann's, and then I will show you what I got from Michael's. It's not a lot. So from Michael's, I got this one because I haven't seen this one at Joann's before. And then of course I walked into Joann's afterwards and they had it, and they had it for cheaper, so I'm a little bit upset. But I got the Bernat blanket tweed, and this one, I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually like a blue in there instead of black, because I have the Bernat speckle black and white, but I thought, you know, I want to make like a cookies and cream cow, but it would be too dark, I think, with the speckle, and I feel like this one will work better. So I got that, and I used a 25% off coupon, so it came out to about what it would have cost at Joann's. But the real reason I went to Michael's is because supposedly they were supposed to have a bunch of yarn on clearance. Maybe I'm just too late to the party, and maybe my Michael's, again, it's the next town over. My town doesn't even have one. I think they're just really small because their yarn department honestly is not, there's not a lot there. But I got two of these. These are the Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles. Not light, just regular. But I got two of them, and of course this is how they show up in the store, because of course they do. So I won't be keeping the label, and I'll be probably just caking this one. And then this one I'll probably keep the label for. But everybody knows Loops and Threads, the colors on them are kind of unoriginal. So what is the color on this one? I don't know if you can even see it. Yellow-green multi. I guess the job done. So yeah, that's what I got. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 new skeins of yarn. So I would say that that qualifies as a haul. I mean, good Lord, I spent enough. So I'm gonna add this to my craft room downstairs, and yeah, I'll show you the craft room. Okay, well, sorry for the lighting. My craft room is currently in my basement, which is only partially finished, and the lighting down here is trash. So I turned on my side light, but I know that that's gonna illuminate my face weird. So my craft room is a mess, and it's a work in progress, but it's definitely a mess. But I'm gonna show it to you anyway. So I'm gonna turn the camera around so that you can actually see it, and we'll go from there. So this is my current storage situation, which I pulled these out because I was taking a look at what I had as I'm looking at doing some more market prep. But then I've got my tables all set up with all of my other works in progress. I ran out of safety eyes, so all of these are not stuffed because I need eyes to finish them. Thankfully, my craft market isn't for another 5 or 6 weeks, so, you know, we'll be fine. But, yeah, and then that's the bouquet that I walked down the aisle with when I married my husband a little over a year ago. So that is just always on display. But, yeah, I feel like, I mean, I was running a little low on yarn, so it was time. And I've got all of this back here. I got it on Facebook Marketplace. This is all suede yarn, which I thought was going to be fantastic to work with, and then learned that it's actually really, really hard to work with. But this is my Winnie the Dragon. She is a little over 4 feet long, so her tail comes out quite a ways from her body. But I posted her on Facebook and one of my friends said I need her. So that's where the new Winnie the Dragon is coming from. And I've got my bunnies that are going to come to market with me. These ones are the Stitch Studio CA, I think. Her pattern. And then I've got like plushie bin, and I've got some market bags that I have to finish. All of these colors I was working on, ignore my coffee cup. And then my new couch gets delivered soon, and that's going to go over in this general area that is just a concrete floor. And that's going to be like my craft area. I used to be an interior painter, and I was going to make a mural. Oh, ignore my plants. I was going to make a mural with all of the different paint colors that I was painting people's houses with, but clearly that didn't quite happen, so now I'm going to just repaint the wall into something else. But yeah, this whole area over here is a mess still because this is still being converted from like the junk room. So, you know, we'll see. I'll probably end up posting a video just like showing you as I do, maybe do like a time lapse. I don't know if you guys want to see that, but yeah, like I said, I've got a market coming up in 5 weeks. I think it's 5. It's a 3-day long market, and it's going to be my very first market, and I'm doing it completely by myself, so I'm a little scared. So we are going to do it together, and I'm going to have you just follow along. I'm going to do some market prep videos and such, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to go put all this yarn away. Thanks for sticking around with me while I babbled on in my very first YouTube video. If you want to follow along for the weeks that I get ready for this market, I would love to have some comments, some questions, concerns, snide remarks, whatever you want to give me, totally fine. And yeah, I've got 5 or 6 weeks. I figure maybe I'll do a vlog every week. And if there's something that you guys want to see more of, let me know. If there's something that you think I could improve on, I'm open to suggestions. A lot of this is new for me. I just kind of got into crochet plushies just in the past, I mean, probably just since the new year. So it's June right now, and I've known how to crochet since I was like 9, but I have only ever done like blankets and pot holders and things that are flat. So crocheting in the round and doing plushies, that's all new to me. And as I'm finding out, that's a very expensive hobby. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. So if you want to watch someone else live their chaotic life and go through their hobby in a very disheveled way, that's me. Hi. So yeah, just follow along and like and subscribe, all that jazz everybody tells you in their video. And I guess hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.